Hey there, guys. I'm Tony from the RANCID Poets and Electronaut. So I thought I would do the studio tour today for CLOWNFEST. So yeah, here we go. Over here, I've got my vintage Doc Martens sign. That's pretty sure that's from the late 80s, mid 80s. And first up, Alesis Micron. Everything works. Everything I got works so far. Love this little thing. Nice little vintage sounds. I use it here and there. On the bottom or underneath, we have the Chord Minilog XD. Lovely sound on the synthesizer. Usually mostly for pads and that kind of thing because I like the way it sounds. Underneath, we have the new Arturia Mini Freak. I love this synthesizer. I'm just going to say it right now. I love this little thing. It's got this lo-fi, I don't know, it's just got this quality about it that's just different from the rest. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Over here, take a look. Over here we have the Novation Mini Nova. I've had this synthesizer for a good while. I don't use it as much anymore. I do like it for making arpeggios and that kind of thing, and you'll see it in some of my videos where, where I'm using it just and then tweaking the filter on a lot of it. Underneath that is the Bass Station 2. I use this quite a bit. I love this thing too. It's just raw sounding and it's fantastic. I do run it through some effects pedals and I'll show you those here in a little bit. Underneath I have the Moto Cobalt 8. It's a fairly newer synthesizer to this studio. This thing sounds fantastic. Over here on the wall, that is a picture of Salvador Dali that I painted. That is hanging in my studio. Anyways, so I thought I'd do a little bit different camera angle. So everything as I have over here is going to be drum brute and the Venom. I know that's the synth that everybody loves to hate, but I don't care. I like it. So let's take a look. So down here we have the Roland MX1. I know a lot of us have these, and I'll show you what I'm doing with this in a second. Then we have the Behringer DeepMind 12 under there. I like it for pads and that kind of thing. Not real keen on it on some other things. I think it sounds pretty thin on some stuff, but that's a different story. So down, we're going to go down a little bit more. All right. Here we have, hello, my name is Electronaut. Thank you, guys. And so if we look in the back, we had the Behringer Neutron. We also have the Behringer Crave there. I have the Korg Monotron Duo, and what I'm doing is I'm running audio from these synths into that, messing with the filter. For a $50 toy, you can actually use it and make things sound pretty cool. Get some very interesting, unique type sounds. So I like to do that as well. So then over here is the Mini Freak, right? And then underneath that is the KeyStep Pro. So what's happening is I'm MIDI the KeyStep Pro to the Crave, to the Neutron currently, and to the Mini Freak. And right now I'm making layers. I'm doing layered sounds. So all three will be triggered the same. And then I get a nice layered sound. And then all the other, all the synths that I showed you, everything's going through the MX1, so I can use the effects on that. Let's see, I think that's it for this side. If you look back in the back, and I showed it earlier, back there, I've got the VT3, the Roland VT3, and that's a Zoom vocal effects box. There's an old mixer back there, down by the window and by the light, mostly just MIDI keyboards. And down on the very, very bottom is the Roland SH32, kind of the main hub of everything. Hopefully I'm in the camera shot. And iMac 2019. iPad over here for secondary type stuff. I can look stuff up and then have this, and it always pays to have another screen. Down here in Novation, Launch Key 49. There's a small mixer, and Dean Daughters is the one that turned me on to this. It's very simple. There's no frills. Plug in and play. I love it. I hate having all effects. I can't stand. Just want something that's simple and easy to use. All post or via pedal or something like that. I hate mixers with effects on them. I just can't stand it. That's just me personally. All right. So over here, I got a Zoom multi-stomp, Sky Surfer from TS Electronic, vintage delay, a Behringer. Also, I have the PreSonus monitor station, which I really love because I can sit here, turn things up and down, and I can run other headphones out if there's somebody in here who wants to listen to on headphones. As well, I forgot to mention earlier, the Arturia Keylab 49. That's there, and really, I'm coming off. I got a whole stack of Electronaut CDs. This is a shameless plug. If anybody wants one, let me know. There's a whole bunch of them over here. I got a few going out. Also, this is my mate Vaughn George. He put this album out and sent this to me. I had the opportunity to do a remix for this album for the deluxe edition. So really cool. Thanks, Vaughn. And that's really it. And like I said, this is all storage over here. I did different stuff. I do have a couple things. All my children are represented in this. My middle daughter, Alyssa, this is a Darth Vader Tiki. And obviously an alien bug. Over here is my cat, Sam, with his toy lobster. And my daughter, Emmy, painted this picture from a picture he had. He's here in the box. And then my son has got me an Akira poster over here on this side. Yeah, it's really cool. Okay, that's really about it. I'll probably take some still shots of everything, and we'll go from there. One thing I would like to say is I did have, this is a rebuild. I rebuilt this studio because we had a tornado come through and knock a hole in the roof into the ceiling, through the ceiling, and there was water pouring in, and yeah, it was a mess. It was a nightmare. Water pouring in, and the electricity was flashing in and off, and I'm trying to move all the synthesizers to that side of the room and then get a big tub to catch all the water. Yeah, it's quite the deal. So I'm going to add that video to this one, and I'll make it's a fast video. It's, high speed, but it'll be even faster. But that's really about it. Thanks for watching. Bye. This is my studio right now. Yeah, big storm. All right, so here we go. Fortunately, nothing in here is wet. Even the cables they might have gotten a little bit of water at some point, but everything's dry, which is a good thing. Yeah, so a branch hit the roof, put a hole in the roof, and bounced out. We don't even know where it came from. It could have shot from the neighbor's, from the neighbor's tree. I have no idea. So they're gonna come patch the roof. So I'm gonna tear all that down. Obviously, I'm gonna clean up all this, and there's sheetrock all over the floor. I mean, it's even on the stand. Yeah, we're in fairly good shape. Just everything's discombobulated. I'm supposed to get another wave of rain in the next couple hours, but it's only supposed to last about an hour, 2 hours at best. So, but you can see where it's even bubbled too. I'm back. Look, I had to pull that in my streaming interface out. But what is going to happen? I'm going to have to test every single synthesizer, make sure that it's all still properly working. I didn't get wet, but trying to grab a bunch of gear when there's water pouring out of the ceiling and there was no light, it got the electricity went off. Nightmare, guys. Okay, so here we are in my studio, going to repair the hole in the ceiling from the tornado storm. I'm gonna shoot a time-lapse video of it, and then what I've done is I've taken off all I had sheets on the wall for black. I've taken those off and I've covered all the equipment because it's probably gonna get dusty in here. So everything's pretty much under here, and some of the stuff's in the other room. So all that's gonna come down, and I'm going to go ahead and repaint, and I've got a new desk coming. So yeah, we're just gonna do a whole studio remodel. All right.